Alright, this is a reaction video. This is from Henry Talks Football. Liverpool destroyed Tottenham. F this team. I've had enough. Liverpool 5, Tottenham 1. Well, look, let's be blunt here, okay? Unless you've been living under a rock since February, we've known Liverpool was going to win the title. And whether they were playing the Manchester United 1999 treble-winning team, the Arsenal 2003, 2004 Invincibles, or Jose Mourinho's first or second Chelsea teams, Liverpool was always going to win the title. Okay, there was nothing going to stop them from winning the title today. It was in Anfield. They just needed a draw, I think, a point to win it, and they came against Tottenham and walloped them 5-1. So let's see what old Henry has to say about this.
You're nothing special. We lose every week. We lose every week. We lose every week. 19 fucking defeats.
And more to come on the way. They're not done.
19. We're guaranteed to finish on a 50% loss ratio, and they're still.
Yeah, that's unless they win all their games. Well, I think they've had some draws. So yeah, they've been poor. For lack of a better term, they've been poor.
All fans that are out there defending Ange Postecoglou. Congratulations, Liverpool, deserved Premier League champions. We've just been absolutely Bonnie Blued. We've been opened up at the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 geezers have just run through us. It's absolutely embarrassing.
I didn't see the game, though. I was watching the Manchester City 2-0 victory over Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup semi-final.
Embarrassing. You couldn't have played an easier team today, Liverpool. We are, right now, probably the worst team in the Premier League on current form. We've lost 6 out of our last 7 Premier League games. Absolutely disastrous.
But again, you are in no danger of going down. Okay, the 3 teams that have been relegated, that came up, have been relegated, and you are still alive in the Europa League with an opportunity to win that and make it to the Champions League.
You know, conceded 5 again to Liverpool. 6 at home, 4 in the cup, 5 away. Liverpool, let's just be honest. If we don't win this Europa League and they keep this manager, it's just criminal. 25 shots on goal again and another defeat for Ange Postecoglou. I don't know what to say. Make sure you go down, drop a like on the video. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button. 90% of you watch the content every single month are not subscribed, so please go down and hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, please click like, share, and subscribe for him as well as for me too. I would appreciate it.
Put me out of my misery. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I am incredibly fed up. I went to London today to watch my friend do the London Marathon, and then I watched the game in a pub, and I was surrounded by Liverpool fans, and it was just, Liverpool fans in London, that's already annoying as it is, being surrounded.
When I was flying back from Florida yesterday, and I was wearing an Arsenal shirt like I usually do, and he told me he was a Liverpool fan. I said, "Oh, you're gonna win the championship tomorrow." I said, "Yes, I will," and congratulated him on that. And I said, "Were you gonna win the the Premier League? We're gonna win the Champions League." And we didn't mention anything about this game though.
Not far from home by Reds. Watching that. We had a really, really good start to the game, but before we get into that, I want to get into both lineups. I am happy Ange rested Van de Ven and Romero. We've got a huge game on Thursday. Liverpool can afford to go guns blazing against us. We finally got to see Archie Gray in midfield. Clearly, obviously, Bergvall, I don't know why he's played 90 minutes. I'm not going to lie to you. I think he maybe should have come off. Our best outfield player was James Maddison. The rest of them, your doggy today, disastrous. Fucking disastrous from him. Jed Spence absolutely cooked for 90 minutes. Jed Spence was probably our worst player on the pitch. Davies and Danso, the less said the better. Still no human son in this Tottenham team. I don't know where he is. Hopefully he plays Thursday.
Well, I mean, you've been complaining about him. I mean, they decided to give him a rest for Thursday. So, I mean, because look, even if he had Son, he's going to do anything against this Liverpool team.
Still not good enough today. Solanke will get into his goal, and Brennan Johnson just does what Brennan Johnson does and just offers this team nothing. A front.
Yeah, look at the Liverpool team. Diaz, Silvescu, Gakpo, Salah, Gravenberch, McAllister, Robertson, Van Dijk, Konate, Alexander-Arnold, and Allison. Yeah, you weren't going to beat this team. You weren't going to beat this team.
Front line for Liverpool today of Salah, Szoboszlai and Gakpo. Szoboszlai with 2 assists. Probably the best player on the pitch today. Salah with a goal, Gakpo with a goal, Diaz with a goal, Trent with an assist. Or I don't know if it's gone down as his assist. McAllister's goal was ridiculous. And Gravenberch. But 19 defeats this Premier League season. It's comedy. It's comedy at this point. You know, congratulations, Liverpool. You deserved Premier League champions.
Yeah, I want to congratulate the Liverpool fans, Liverpool as well. The Liverpool fans, they well earned it. They were the best team, and the best team. The table doesn't lie. The best team wins the Premier League, and that's who won. Now they have nothing else to play for. They're gonna get the trophy, and congratulations to them.
You deserved it. You've been the best team. But look at us. 11 wins in 33. 19 defeats, in 34, which is more defeats than West Ham, Everton. We've lost 7 more games than Everton. We've lost 4 more games than a dreadful Man United. You know, not Wolves right now are 4 points above us. We've still got to play Palace. We've still got to play Villa. We've still got to play Brighton. And West Ham next week will beat us. We're going to finish 17th. If we don't win the Europa League, this is our worst season. This is our worst manager in Premier League history. He's an absolute fucking disgrace.
You've been saying that all the way. But again, like I said, you are still up. You could finish 17th and still make it to the Champions League. You have Bodo Glimt. You play a Norwegian team. I mean, you could still make it to a European final. A European final at finish 17th in your own league. Think about that.
Disgrace of a manager. And before people say, yeah, but we're still in the Europa League, look at our recent Premier League matches. They're absolutely disastrous. They really are. Losing to Fulham, 2-0 away. Losing 4-2 to Wolves. Losing 5-1 to Liverpool, 1-0 to Chelsea, drawing 2-2 with Bournemouth, losing 1-0 to City, 2-1 against Villa and 4-0 in the Cup. Okay, we beat Brentford and Ipswich. We lost to Everton and Leicester. I mean, this season is an absolute embarrassment from start to finish. In terms of the game, we got off to a really strong start. James Maddison whooped in a very good corner, and Dominic Solanke rose, and it's a bullet header. Alisson got absolutely no chance. But that was it. That is all we did in the first. That is all we did. You know, Liverpool, something like an XG of something like 1.16, and ours was 0.25. You know, the mentality of the Liverpool play.
Again, it doesn't matter what the XG is. It doesn't matter what any of that nonsense is. The only thing that matters is the final score, and Liverpool put 5 past you. Okay, that is a total butt kicking. But like I said at the beginning of the video, it didn't matter if Liverpool was playing the 99 treble-winning Manchester United team in all their glory, the Arsenal invincible team, the Jose Mourinho Chelsea team. It doesn't matter. You were always going to lose this game.
As you saw,
Liverpool was always going to win this game. They wanted to win the title, and they were going to do it.
Superior to ours. You know, they go 1-0 down. They're still calm. They're still composed. A ball gets played down to Szoboszlai, who's onside, plays it across to Luis Diaz, who thumps home from a couple of yards out. And as soon as they equalised, that was it. It was game over for us. Ryan Gravenberch plays it into McAllister. The finish is a joke. The best central midfield pairing in the Premier League and one of the best in Europe right now. Ryan Gravenberch and McAllister, the way they operate, the way they dictate play, the way they control football matches together. You know, McAllister's goal is genius. They jumped on a loose ball. You know, Tottenham giving the ball away yet again. It's just us to a T, isn't it? And 20 yards out, he puts it right in the top corner. Vicario got more chance getting a hand on the sun, absolute postage stamp. And just as we're 2-1 down, we concede a third from Cody Gakpo. It was worth the wait for Liverpool fans. Don't get me wrong, you know, we tried to show some character and get back into the game, but they get third from Cody Gakpo. And at half time, I was like, right, take some players off, and we're out of this game. He took off Maddison for Kulu. He took off Sarr for Archie Gray. I don't know why he's still keeping Bergvall on, knowing the fact that we have to play Bodo. And I don't know what.
Maybe he felt that you could keep him on there, just keep him playing. I don't know, but yeah, you guys have a game on Thursday. You have a game on Thursday. You have. I think it's at home, so you can keep him on for the whole game if you want. You don't have to necessarily take him off.
Why? But I'm going to the away leg against Bodo Glimt on Thursday, and I've booked a flight for Bilbao.
Okay, so it looks like you are going. It is a away game.
I don't know what is wrong with me, because let's just be brutally honest. Are we going to win the cup? It's very unlikely. Right now, we are just a very, 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 very poor side. We're leaking goals at an absolutely ridiculous rate. We're 3-1 down at half time. Then Mohamed Salah gets his normal goal, as Salah does, and we need to talk about this guy because his numbers this season are absolutely...
Yeah, that's why he got another contract. I mean, he was looking at this would be his last year, but he's been playing exceptional football.
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. 28 goals and 18 assists.
It shows you that age is just a number for some people. Not everybody is ready to hang up their boots at over 30. Some people can still do amazing things, even in their mid-30s.
Stupid. 46 goal contributions this season from Mohamed Salah with 4 games to go. In all comps this season, he's got 33 goals and something like 24 assists. 50 GA. He gets his goal. Soberslite again with another assist. He charges through the middle towards the penalty area. Dragging Davies completely out of position and then shifting the ball to the right where Salah just puts it in the back of the net. And then it was a fifth. And then Ange still doesn't make any substitutions. Look, I'm happy that Van de Ven and I'm happy that Romero didn't get to play. But I'm looking at that Bodo game. If we don't win that, it's a disastrous season. And then they get a fifth. An own goal from Destiny Udogie. And I thought they'd go on and get a sixth. But you look at our games coming up. Look at our Premier League fixtures. I don't know which game, like, I'm looking at it right now. Crystal Palace will not beat us. Will beat us because their FA Cup final will probably be done by then.
Okay, it looks like, you do. You play Bodo Glimt at home, and then you play them on the road. You play West Ham on the road, then you play Crystal Palace at home, Aston Villa on the road, and then Brighton at home. So, I mean, look, again, you could be a Champions League team next year if you get by Bodo Glimt. And then, now, I don't think Manchester United is going to beat Bilbao because Bilbao the finals are going to be in Bilbao Stadium. Spurs versus Bilbao that's going to be a difficult. That you guys may still win. Don't know you're going to win that game, but you guys should get by Bodo Glimt. You should get by them.
Aston Villa will beat us because they're in the charge for Europe. West Ham will beat us because we'll be sandwiched in between Bodo Glimt. We could finish this season on like 22 defeats. It's embarrassing, absolutely embarrassing. 19 defeats this season. 19. And we played 34 games. That's like nearly a 60% loss ratio. Or 65%. We haven't won a Premier League game other than Southampton. Look at it. Southampton, but they're already relegated. We lost to Wolves. We lost to Fulham. We lost to Chelsea. We drew to Bournemouth. We haven't won a Premier League game since the 22nd of February. And before that, before the 16th of February, our last Premier League win was last year. I mean, how much more are fans prepared to take of this manager? The Europa League is it. It's Europa League or bust.
Look, it's like I said. You get to the end of the season, then you can sack him. You don't need to sack him now. It makes no sense to sack him now. He's made it this far. Let him finish out the season, whether it be in the Europa League final or the last game of the Premier League. Then you can sack him and move on.
I mean, for me, watching this season, I always say all the time that I'd give anything for a trophy, but the pain that we are witnessing week in, week out. And next Sunday, we've got West Ham, and you can look at the win probability percentage. I bet it's higher for West Ham than it is ours. I mean, look at it. There you go. West Ham, I've got a 42% chance. We've got a 33%. Bet everything you've got on. If you're a betting person, obviously gamble responsibly and all that. But West Ham will go and thump us. It's their cup final. We're finishing 17th, and if we don't win the Europa League, I mean, is that how bad it is that 3 teams are worse than us of all come up from the Championship practically. Look at that. I mean, that is absolutely disastrous. 19 defeats. Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, please click like, share, and subscribe for Henry, and spare a thought for him. He's having a bad day, obviously. But, hey, congratulations to Liverpool once again. Feel bad for... Well, I don't feel bad for Tottenham. I just don't. But please click like, share, and subscribe for Henry as well as for me. I would appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for watching.